Hello, everybody.
Howdy,
Welcome back to
y'all.
the Westcast.
Yeah,
This, man, what a day, huh? What a day.
yeah.
Let's
Big day. Weird day, by the way.
okay. So let's start off with one stat. So this is actually the highest scoring Sunday in about 50 years. Going back to
Really?
they had a stat on Sunday Night Football. It was I think it was like December 9th of 1968. Uh, it was like a 56 point per game scoring average. So the over under was over 56 for most games. A lot of
The
scoring.
NFL is probably
Lot of scoring.
happy.
And if the games last weekend, not a lot of scoring. The games this weekend, tons of points. Overhit. I think probably overhit most of these games actually. So I think probably Brown. Let's start with probably the worst game of this week, which was
The
depending
lowest
on
scoring game.
if you're a fan of the losing team, that's usually the worst game of the week. But let's just go with what I think was the worst played game of the week.
The lowest scoring game of the week, by the way.
No, this was not the lowest scoring game of the week. That was
Is it really not?
No. Let's start with the Browns traveling to the Ravens and getting absolutely blasted, 41-17.
You're starting with them. I thought you were going to start with the
I'm starting
Vikings
with the front of the house, the very very beginning. Ravens had this game well within hand the whole time. 41-17. This game was over by in the first quarter, maybe.
Why are the Browns starting Joe Flacco? I know he did well for them in the past, but they need to see what they got with Dylan Gabriel and Shador. Those two are they got to see what they got with them. I mean, there's not really much to talk about the Ravens. I mean, they're the Ravens, so
There's plenty to talk about with the Ravens. This game was so weird, man. I don't know why Todd Monken just does not want to call halfback dive with Derrick Henry on the goal line. But for whatever reason, he just wants to pass it 3 times and, hey, maybe Lamar will get more touchdowns. Maybe we could grease the stats to get MVP. It's so wild. That happened twice. That happened on 2 separate red zone trips. It's like Derrick Henry needs to be getting this football right now, and they're just not giving it to him. He had the fumble in the first quarter, and I feel like the team just punishes players that turn the ball over like that. Frankly, I was not amused with the no Derrick Henry touchdown. As you could tell, I was not amused because that was such a gimme game. It's like, all right, Baltimore scored 41. Like, you'd think that this was a closer game than it was. It felt closer than it really was because obviously late in the game, Baltimore just absolutely exploded. They let's see. There's this new guy that they had that caught everything. I mean, he was getting peppered with targets. Let's see. Zay Flowers had an okay game. Rashad Bateman had an okay game. What's his name? His last name was Walker. And he's like the 4th receiver on the depth chart, and he balled out. DeAndre Hopkins had 2 touchdowns. Yeah, the Ravens are still the Ravens, clearly, but
that's why there's not much to talk about. I mean, they're still the Ravens, and I mean this is an AFC. This is going to be an AFC Championship team, at least if they don't. I mean, worst case scenario, a division championship game.
Yeah, and here's the stat for you: all 4 of Lamar Jackson's touchdown passes targeted a receiver over 10 yards down the field against the Browns. This is what's going to win this year is if you have to throw the ball down the field. I think the screen game and the short passing game and the Tom Brady offense is done. I think that's cooked. I think even Tom Brady was starting to realize that maybe I need to actually start throwing the ball down the field a little bit more. Because
running.
Bad teams are doing these screen passes like the Dolphins. And then you don't really get that muscle memory of throwing the ball further down the field, so you start stealing balls. That sounds like such a weird expression to say, sailing balls. Anyway.
Yeah, that was weird. We'll get to the Dolphins later, but I just hope Myles Garrett.
All right.
Hey, look, I just hope Myles Garrett's happy with his money because this is what he's looking forward to for the next few years.
Yeah, about the same. Yeah, he should have. The $40 million should have been for each million that the Ravens are going to score against the Browns when he's playing against them on defense.
You just get paid $1 million every sack, bro. Because
he's the whole defense, man. Wow, and the fact that Arch Manning might enter this draft, and he actually might not be everything everybody's cracking up to be. We'll get to that later in the after show. But you know, Cleveland's clearly playing for next year. This is 0-2.
Yeah.
You're done. They're 15th seed based on scoring, so it's like this game's over and done with, or this season's over and done with the Browns already.
They're not going anywhere.
Next, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars traveling to the Cincinnati Bengals, and Jaguars lost 27-31. Initially looking good for the Jags, man. It was Jags. I was encouraged by the offensive play calling by Liam Cohen. Oh my god!
And
defense
then
just fell apart. The defense had an epic meltdown.
They would have won this game if Travis. They would have won this game if Travis Hunter didn't have that big PI penalty.
No, they would have won this game if their defense actually could contain a backup quarterback. Because I mean, Joe Burrow was playing all right. Obviously, like Jamar Chase getting loose for that touchdown was huge. He had a huge game. He had 160 yards. Yeah, I mean the Bengals offense is still the Bengals offense too, which is. I mean, like, look, depending on how long Joe Burrow's out, he got injured in this game. Yeah, apparently had a turf toe injury that apparently might need surgery.
Grade 3, might be out 3 months. I mean, that's quarterback Adam Schefter, so I mean, I don't know how much you want to fight that.
Yeah, look, I don't know if he's going to be out for longer. It's still pretty new. Well, obviously, we're recording this the night of, so we don't have any details on that.
But still, even if he's out like 2 months, that's not good for the Bengals at all.
No, clearly not. Even with Jake Browning,
their season might be done like now. Like I mean, both these teams.
Enough of that punditry. They're 2-0. They're 2-0, dude. They still have 2 wins.
Okay, yeah, but who do they beat? The Browns and the Jags.
Okay, well that doesn't matter. This isn't a committee thing. If they could get in the playoffs, they have 2 wins early in the season.
I mean, you're right. It's not a committee thing, but
these 2 wins really matter.
It's not a committee thing, but both those teams suck. I mean, the Jags might be able to win the South because look, I don't know who's good in the South anymore. We think about it. I mean, like it could be the Colts for all we know. We'll get to that later.
Yeah. All I know is, we'll get to that later. All I know is, look, I'm not impressed with Travis Hunter's performance in these first 2 games at all. Like,
you don't know how to use them.
This is what I've been saying. Use him whenever the team needs him. Like if you needed more offensive minded, send him to that coach. If you need more on defense that week, send him to the defense. If there's more injuries in the defense, which there was in this game, there's an injury to one of the corners. He played on defense. Perfect. I think that's exactly what you got to do with them. I really don't know if he was worth the 2nd overall pick. I mean, I guess he's a generational talent, but we're not really seeing it, and they're not really calling plays to really showcase his talent. And he's gonna get thrown again. He had to guard Gesicki today, which is like that's not a good matchup for him at all.
Well, to your point, they're not using him like he's a 2nd overall pick. They're using him like they don't know how to use him. Like
they're using him like he's a veteran. They're using him like he's a veteran. He's not a veteran. He's a rookie. He's still trying to figure it out.
I'm seeing him catch like 3 yards for like three catches for like 33 yards, and then like he broke up 1 pass today. I don't know what I don't think they know what they want to do with him yet.
Yeah,
and that's the problem.
I'll say that. I mean, the weirdest thing is like these plays are open. Like they're calling a good offense. It's just for whatever reason they just can't finish drives. It's just. They always just force field goals, and they can't finish off these teams on defense. They just cannot, for whatever reason. Bengals were just throwing the ball further and further down the field, and the Jaguars just couldn't cover. So, the Jaguars let this one slip away. The Jags had this
They did. Well, I mean, yeah, they did.
All right, next we have the New York Football Giants traveling to the Dallas Cowboys and losing 37-40.
This game was wild, bro. This game was really wild.
This game showcased something to me. That field position is going to be a big factor in why these games are going to be super duper high scoring from now on. The paradigm is going to shift. Because this is insane. I mean, there's Russ threw for 492 for 3 touchdowns. He absolutely balled. Oh, he threw for 350, my mistake. He balled tonight. Like you cannot bench Russ after that. That was a historic performance. And I think
But he
Russ is
still
actually more
lost.
comfortable with the Giants. I don't know why. For whatever reason, I feel like he's more comfortable in a big city. I
But
don't think
you're
Russ
saying
did well in small cities.
Russ still lost though.
He still lost, but it wasn't his fault. I mean, actually, it kind of was his fault at the very end.
No, here's the thing I'm saying. It wasn't his fault, but now the Giants are like, well, shit. What do we do now? Now we gotta keep him in.
Jackson Dart did get some snaps. I thought that was actually kind of nice. On a 2nd and 1, they were running the read option, and he fed it. But I mean, look, even getting Jackson Dart in the game so he could visualize it. I mean, even that's good. Especially if they're thinking about keeping him benched, which I think they probably will. But yeah, Cowboys defense. Oh God,
they're bad.
God, wow.
That was not a good win for them, dude. Like they.
I mean, good on their corners, good on Trayvon Diggs and Deron Blanford getting paid, but what the world was that? 450 to Russ?
Why did they get paid?
450 yards to Russ?
I told you, dude. Like just because you have more interceptions doesn't make you a good corner.
It's diabolical. Their defense looks horrific, and Jerry was on the field like they just won the Super Bowl, and it's like. This team isn't trying to win a Super Bowl, isn't it? That actually might be accurate. They're playing footsie with basement-dwelling teams.
I don't think the Cowboys will make a playoffs, bro. I really don't.
Hey.
I don't know how. Like, I know they won the game, but, I mean, you beat the Giants. Really?
You remember the LA Rams from Jeff Fisher, like, right when they moved back to LA? This is like that team.
Well, I mean, the Giants had that one left tackle get 4 freaking penalties in a row, and they had to bench him for it. See that?
Oh my gosh. Dallas was handing this game away, and the Giants just couldn't capitalize on it. Yeah, Giants have some soul searching to do, man. They really do. There's no way you could bench Russ after this game, but that front seven needs to play better. Everybody was saying that this front seven was going to be great. I was saying the front seven was going to be good, and they're just not playing up to it, man. They're just not getting home. I mean, and they have good stats on defense. It's just when it matters, their secondary just gives up big plays. It's hard to believe they gave up Xavier McKinney, man. I think Xavier McKinney should still be a Giant.
They gave him away, bro.
Yeah, that was not a good decision in hindsight.
I mean,
the Giants are known to make bad decisions, like Saquon Barkley. Like that team feels Giants feel cursed. Okay, like you could have Russ come alive again to throw for 450 yards, and they still lose the fucking game. Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. That's why I love football. This is why I love football. You have to put up the craziest stats ever, and then it just still doesn't matter at the end of the day.
Yeah, they kept Daniel Jones over Saquon. I mean,
Yeah,
they're the kings of bad decisions. They just are.
Oh, are you serious? They played the other team that's the king of bad decisions with the Cowboys. They just made the Packers an NFC Championship contender, like with one move. And it's hard to think. It's hard to say. Cowboys scoring 37 points is equally as impressive as the Cowboys scoring 40. Because, like, all right, their offense is still there. Obviously, their offense is still good, but their defense is just. I mean, it's a leaky sink. Sink.
We glossed over that game, by the way, the Packers and the Commanders.
We could rerun that after we're done with Sunday slate.
All
right. Next we have the Chicago Bears traveling to the Detroit Lions and just getting woodshed, 52-21 Lions.
I'm with you, bro. I'm out on Caleb. I'm just out on Caleb.
Yeah, I'm out on the Bears. I'm out on Ben Johnson. I know. Oh, it's 2 games. You could tell how a coach's demeanor is. His demeanor sucks. This team just doesn't look like they want to play for him, man.
He doesn't want to be there anymore. I feel like he's just down the days now.
I think Ben Johnson was sitting on the sidelines thinking, man, I kind of screwed up not taking Detroit. I mean, I guess I don't really know his thoughts and opinions on it, but it's really hard to not think that, like, a little teen fan voice like, maybe I should have just stayed.
I mean, dude, 52-21. 52-21? That's a bad score, bro. Nobody's good.
Dude, Dennis Allen, man. What happened to that guy, man? He cannot call a defense against a modern offense now. It's just, I mean, he's getting... that was bad. The Detroit
And
Lions
you're
didn't look like they fell off at all.
And you're right. It's Roma Dunze or bust.
Yeah, literally. I picked him up in fantasy briefly, but then I realized then you texted me and I was like, yeah, Caleb was kind of ass. So it's like I don't give a fuck. They can throw him. They can throw him every target, and I wouldn't care. Because it's like once Caleb Williams plays against better corners, it's like in better secondary, it's like he's not going to put up 21. Like that's what I'm saying about Detroit. I think Detroit's got a great offense. Their defense is very suspect. Their secondary, especially. Terran Arnold, he's got to play better. There's no way. He's just got to play better. Brian Burns got to play better. Everybody's got to play better in the line.
He made a couple good plays.
He's playing good.
He made a couple good plays, but I mean, yeah, you're right. He's got to play better.
I mean, like they still got Kirby Joseph. Like they're still competent on defense. Just they can't have the Chicago Bears rolling up and put up 20 and putting up 21. I don't care. Like this game should have been 52-6. Like if you're those, it's either that or Roman Dunze is really good, which I'm believing that, but I'm also believing that Roman Dunze is really good because Detroit was already up by 40. Like is it that one? Which one is it?
Yeah,
he's got a good red zone. Like Ben Johnson got a good red zone offense. The middle of the field is just he's abysmal in the middle of the field. He's just got to figure it out. Yeah, and Lions look like they're back, dude. They need to get right game. This is first head coaching job too.
This is first head coaching job too. So we'll see if he improves. But right now, I'm not liking what I see from the Bears, like at all.
I just don't like his demeanor, man. I really don't. I think he's got to be more lively. He's got to be more lively. He's got to loosen up a little bit.
I was surprised.
I get that shot of him with the security guards rolling into the thing was kind of cool. Like that was kind of cool shot, but it's like, yeah, man. Like, could we, focus more on the coaching, try and win the game a little bit more?
I was surprised from the Lions today, though. Really surprised from the Lions.
Yeah, that was a good right game in the best way possible, and they got right. All right, next we have the New England Patriots traveling to the Miami Dolphins and winning 33-27. Most wild sequence of this whole season so far. Probably going to be the most wild one. Probably the weirdest stat line. Malik Washington for the Miami Dolphins returns a punt return for a touchdown.
Yeah.
On the kickoff, Antonio Gibson runs to the right and darts to the end zone for a touchdown. That next play. 14-point swing in less than 2 seconds is amazing.
That was the first time since when?
I heard. I didn't catch that stat, but I knew that it probably never happened. Or it
happened like once. It was like it was a while ago.
It's probably an ancient stat.
You're right. No, you're right. It is. It's like an ancient stat. I can't remember the year, but it was like an ancient stat.
Yeah. It's amazing. I'm not gonna lie. That actually that was absolutely amazing. So Malik Washington returned it for 74 yards for a punt return touchdown, and then Antonio Gibson goes 90 for a kick return touchdown. Pats win the game off of that, which is just wild. I cannot believe that odds probably swung so hard towards the Dolphins that moment, and the Patriots just return it like that. Epic, it's epic.
Yeah,
that's how you like it. That's how you like it. And what's funny is that Miami did the same thing to the Patriots a few years ago with Kenyon Drake. Last second, that wasn't really a kick return, but it was the same kind of style up the right hand sideline, going to. I don't know how the stadium's aligned. I think it's to the west. It went to it's great. I don't know. I don't care. It was a great finish to the game. I was watching. I just like good football, man. That's just great. That's great stuff. Like 2 special teams touchdowns back to back is outstanding.
What are your takeaways from both teams?
First, in on Drake May. Stock up is Drake May, dude. Drake May stock is. I'm buying. I'm bullish on Drake May because he looked fantastic.
I'm in on Drake May. But it's basically like young quarterback, new head coach, new philosophy, new everything. So that's like the Patriots got going from look, I don't. They're vying for second in the AFC East pretty much right now.
If you need a fantasy quarterback and Drake May is available, get him.
I would agree.
Josh McDaniels is gonna throw the football. That's what the Patriots gonna do. They're gonna air it out, and they're gonna run. They're gonna run a little bit. They're gonna run some, but they're gonna throw the football. Drake May. They're just gonna allow Drake May to throw the ball down the field, which I'm not gonna lie. Patriots offense looks really nice. It looks really good. It's hard to but it's hard to tell though. Is Miami just that bad on defense? Are they just that bad?
Yeah.
That's the question. Bad, bro. Yeah, Miami is in shambles. It's hard to believe that how Mike McDaniel is just collapsing. He's like this dying star that's like slowly starting to melt. Like they have heat, they have radiance, but it's just like everything's starting to slowly go really rancid very quickly.
I told you this was a show, Cameron. I don't see a scenario where Tua is not a backup somewhere else after the season.
Yeah, that's not. I think it's a little too far. He's still getting paid like a top 3
quarterback. I don't think it is at all, dude.
I think it's more likely that they probably trade Tyreek. I think Tyreek's
gone. A clip? No, he's gone. He'll be gone before the trade deadline. If he's not, I don't know what the hell Miami's thinking. They're not. They're done. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, Tua especially, like, dude, you saw the one pass, like, dude, Tyreek was wide open, Tua overshot him.
Oh, yeah, then Tyreek was padding on the side of the field.
There was one play where... There was one play where Tua threw a pick, and there's a guy, like, wide open right to his left.
Yeah. I'm out on Tua. Yeah, if I'm buying stock in Drake May, I'm selling my Tua stock. He's done.
Yeah, it's
just you can't do that, man. You're in year what? Was this year 6?
He got drafted in 2020.
So this is year 5.
Yeah,
you're in year 5, man. Herbert looked great.
I'm so happy. I was wrong about Herbert, dude.
And Tua just looks terrible.
I'm so happy I was wrong about Herbert.
He's just terrible. I don't know. Yeah. Whoever was saying in the Dolphins facility to draft Justin Herbert probably should listen to them instead of the Tua Tagovailoa ones, because wow, when you're expecting, Brian Flores might have been right, dude. That's crazy.
Might have been
right. Might have been right the whole time, which is crazy. Like because Brian Flores probably wanted Justin Herbert.
Well, think about it. If Herbert was a quarterback and they got Tyreek and Jalen Waddle,
yeah, that would be nuts. That'd be nuts.
Like. Yeah, you saw what Herbert did with the 32nd ranked offensive line, bro. I mean, oh my goodness.
It was so funny. I was watching this game.
They took Tua over Herbert.
I was watching this game, and then immediately I was just like, I think Tua's going to... I said Tua turned the ball over. And then literally the next play, he fucking throws a pick. I was like, there it is.
So he's...
Pressure situation, off his first read, throws a pick. This is just how Tua rolls.
Yeah, it's over, dude.
I think defenses figure out you knock him off his first read, he panics. Dude, every time. It's like, please, like, dude, you just need, like, because I think he's wired and, like, he has all that concussion history, so I think he's just wired to, like, all right, quickly just get rid of the ball.
And we haven't gotten a winner yet, where we all know he's going to fall apart.
Yeah. 0-2, man. If Dolphins lose one more, dude, it's just, I would pencil
sell your Dolphins stock.
Pick. They might be a top 5
Just sell
pick.
Just sell the Dolphins stock. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, don't. Yeah. I wouldn't believe in the Dolphins anymore. I think I'm out. Big time out. I still on Patriots. I think the Patriots are very well coached.
Oh, no, I am too.
Dude, a kick return to win the game, and Vrabel, like, he's... Like, Patriots might be a sleeper. Patriots are definitely a sleeper.
They'll be an 8-9 team, I feel like, at worst.
I think it'd be a 9-8 team.
Yeah, 8 or 9, 9 or 8. One of those, like, in between.
Gotta play the Bills twice. That's what I'm saying. They gotta play the Bills twice. It's like,
yeah, like I feel like they know they're gonna be the second team in the AFC East. That's what they're playing for.
Yeah, and just Buffalo just looks super. Let's go to them. Next, we have the Buffalo Bills traveling to the New York Football Jets and winning 30-10. Josh Allen did not throw a touchdown in this game. Instead, they ran the shit out of the football in this game.
They did.
Man, oh man, they were. Buffalo looks tremendous.
And the Jets lost. And the Jets lost Justin Fields.
Yeah, Justin Fields
at least
out.
For right now.
Don't know what I think it was a leg injury. Don't know what the injury is yet, but
If it's long term, they're done.
Let's talk about the game. So
Yeah,
James Cook's a baller. Everybody knew James Cook was a baller. Didn't really have a great game week 1. He kind of okay game week 1. This game he absolutely erupted. 2 touchdowns. That'll do.
yeah.
Absolutely dominated the line of scrimmage. The Jets just looked hapless against that offensive line, which was wild to think. It's just like James Cook really was like he was running up at people and people were just bouncing. He was just bouncing off people.
Yeah,
it wasn't really that competitive throughout the entire game. Like Buffalo got an early lead and it was just all Buffalo from there. The defense really just shut the Jets down. And the Jets. Sell your Jets, baby. If you have the Jets in fantasy football, get rid of all of them, dude. It is over for this roster. It is over. They're gonna get rid of everybody. It's over.
Yeah, they will.
This weird Aaron Rodgers experiment that they tried, and they just load up the roster with some quality talent, and they just handed out extensions to all these people. It's like Breece Hall's gone. There's no way they can extend him. They're gonna because they already extended Sauce. They already extended Garrett Wilson. They're not going to probably extend Jermaine Johnson, and they're not going to probably extend Breece Hall. So Breece Hall's probably going to get traded. To who?
What about William? What about Quinnen Williams?
Quinnen Williams? I'd blow it up. I would just blow it up. That's what I do about the Jets. If they got 2 first-round picks from Michael Parsons, I would definitely trade like 2 first-round picks and an extra pick for Quinnen Williams. Because some team would definitely be desperate late in the season to trade that much.
Yeah,
I would try and identify a team that thinks that they can make the playoffs, and they just can't. Because the Jets Aaron Glenn needs to really take hold of this team because it's like they're just still not there.
Yeah, I agree.
And this is Buffalo's division. I think anybody that plays in Buffalo's division is going to have to run through Buffalo, and they're going to get cut in half. That's how the Buffalo Bills do it, man.
Yeah, that's kind of all we got about this game, dude. I mean, it's just the Bills are still really good, and the Jets still just kind of suck.
Yep, because Josh Allen ended up being a once-in-a-generation talent.
Yep.
And, and the Buffalo Bills, they just know how to play. McDermott's just a really disciplined coach.
They know how to play football.
They know how to play football, and they just simply don't. Yeah, literally. It's wild to think that there's a bunch of these teams that week in and week out, it's just like these coaches know what's going on. These coaches, it's hard. I mean, I guess they're getting paid millions of dollars. They have all this experience and blah blah blah. But it's like that's like with Todd Monken. It's like, okay, great, you're calling it a great passing game, but it's like the score could have been way better.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I'm just some jackass on the internet. I don't know. I don't care what. It's just this is my thoughts and opinions on it. Next, we have the San Francisco 49ers traveling to the New Orleans Saints and winning 26-21. Niners still look great.
I thought this was going to be more further away for the Niners, to be honest.
I
picked the Saints to win. But I didn't know. I forgot they had Mac Jones as the backup. And that's the guy that Kyle Shanahan wanted was Mac Jones.
Yeah, I don't know how much that played a factor in it. It was more so Christian McCaffrey. He's figured out how to be himself again, which is great.
No, Mac Jones had like 3 passing touchdowns, didn't he?
Yeah. I'm not saying Mac Jones didn't play horrible. I'm thinking that. Yeah, actually, he didn't play horrible at all. Wow. He had 279 for 3 touchdowns, 66% completion, 113 quarterback rating. Yeah, he played pretty good. I think he was an easy opponent. I mean, here's a question. Why are they paying Purdy all that money? Because Brock Purdy probably would still be a competent offense again.
They're the same player.
Kind of hard to not say that, dude. Honestly, maybe Sam Darnold probably would be better for the Niners. Like, Sam Darnold had a big win on the road. Like, this, maybe Purdy, I don't know. Good on Purdy for leveraging his leverage, but it's gonna get hot. It's gonna get hot. I think that rumor's gonna start getting hot because Purdy was never a generational talent. He just knew how to win. But the problem is, like, yeah, but it's also, like, is it him? Or is it more so that the Niners just needed a better fit for the offense?
And,
Like, which one is it?
Here's the nice thing I'll say with the Saints. They have been pretty close in both the games they played so far.
Right.
By
I'm
like
just
one
saying.
score.
I'm just saying that. Well, I don't think the Saints are particular. I think they're competitive. The defense is going to keep them competitive because it's a veteran defense, but
No,
it's going to be tough for them to score points.
This is going to be like a 2-16 team. Well, I don't even know how many games there are anymore. Like, this is going to be like a 14.
17 games, though. 18 weeks, 17 games.
This would be like a 2-15 team. They know they're not going anywhere. The Saints know they're not going anywhere, but they're making it competitive at least.
I just can't believe how many games are they going to start Spencer Rattler and he's going to keep losing games. Like,
who else are going to start?
He's like an 0-12 starter.
Who else are they going to start?
Tyler
Shuck? Oh yeah, that's much better.
See what you got in the guy, man. Might as well.
Might as well take the left sock and put it on your right foot. I mean,
yeah, and I think the official
what
narrative
difference
is
does
that the
that make?
Niners defense is back. I think that's the official narrative you should get out of this game.
Does
Nick
it though?
Bosa,
I mean,
Nick Bosa still looks great. He put up some good stats. Bryce Huff was a great addition to this D line.
I think with the Saints had a better quarterback and more stars, I think they would obviously they would be better anyway. But
If
the Saints had a better quarterback, I feel like this team would be a bit more dangerous.
Yeah, Niners schedule, it's hard to judge them. It's really hard to judge them because like it's really like Seahawks at home beating them was really nice, but like maybe that's the parameter. But like, how good are the Saints really? Like they still put up 21.
I'm just counting down the days.
They made it uncomfortable. Just Spencer Rattler just decided to lose the game for them again.
I'm just counting down the days when Kyle Shanahan was like, you know what, Purdy, we're rolling Mac Jones.
Could be sooner than you think. Could be sooner than you think, man.
He wanted Mac Jones in the draft. He wanted Mac Jones over Trey Lance. The front office wanted Trey Lance.
After this win, they might be like, yeah, Purdy, you could sit a few more weeks, man. We kind of want to see what we got in Mac Jones. All right, next we have the Seattle. Speaking of Seattle, next we have the Seattle Seahawks winning 31-17 at these Pittsburgh Steelers.
Weird ass game.
Yeah, why? The one person that lost this game is Caleb Johnson, the running back.
He's done. He'll be a third stringer.
Yeah, the fumble against the Jets almost cost him the game, and then he had the fumble. Well, actually, that fumble was early on in the game, but I mean, even then, like, possessions are precious, dude. You can't just give away stuff like that. And then this game, he lined up. I mean, I guess they're starting to just test out if he could put the running back for the kickoff, and he put the ball up like he was going to catch it, and then it touched his fingertips, and then he decided to not do anything with that, and that led the Seattle Seahawks to go score, which is just a bust. Look. There's only a few things in football that you can only do on special teams. And that's just, don't screw it up. That's the one thing you gotta do on special teams. Just don't screw it up. And when you try and go to the ref afterwards saying, like, I didn't touch it, even though you clearly felt that you touched it, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. Like, not taking accountability for that is just, it's not a good look. And clearly, this offense trusts Jalen Warren more to run the rock. And clearly, the veterans on the team trust Jalen Warren more. So, I'd say that Jalen Warren's probably going to be the number one fantasy asset for the Steelers going forward. Outside of DK. I don't know much else about the Steelers. I really don't know. This is the tough team to judge because they still got a good defense, but it's like, yeah.
They are in it.
Can't be boning the place.
Both these teams are enigmas, dude. Like, I don't know either one. I don't know much about either of these teams. Like, I don't know if they're, like, good or bad. You know what I mean?
On a football podcast. I don't know anything about these teams.
Well, no, like, I'm not saying, like, I don't know anything about the players. It's just, like,
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, first off, it's not. Well, first off, it's not enough. There's not enough, like play time to judge them. But, the Seattle Seahawks feel like the Steelers of the NFC. Does that make sense?
That's a very lazy comparison, just because they're playing each
Well,
other.
well,
This
no,
seems like that division.
Well, you
man.
get what I'm saying, right? Like I don't know how to judge them.
I know exactly how to judge them. One team beat the other team because they were more well coached and learned how to exploit the rules. And look, this game was close the whole game. This game was close the whole time. This game was like 17-17 the whole game. It was relatively close, and then the Steelers just gave it away, and because of one mistake, and then one mistake kept snowballing into more mistakes in the fourth quarter.
Both these teams are pretty middling, to be honest.
Yeah, Steelers have that weird anything can really happen to them, and it's not good kind of vibe.
The Steelers feel like how they've always felt. They're gonna do really well, make a playoff game, and then lose the first playoff game. Same thing as past 9 freaking years.
Yeah, I think the chance for the Steelers making the Super Bowl after beating the Jets is maybe
barely, by the way.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe the Jets just are that bad. Maybe the elite teams really just are that elite again.
Yeah.
And there's going to be one fall we're going to talk about later, and it's very nice. But next we got the Los Angeles Rams trailing to the Tennessee Titans and winning 33-19. Rams had this game the whole time. It really wasn't that competitive until about midway through until about after halftime. Cam Ward was still playing. Look, say what you will about his record, say what you will about the stats. Cam Ward, he's got some velocity on that football, dude.
He's the only thing on that offense, though.
Yeah,
he's the only thing on that offense, though.
He probably has the craziest completion of the year, where he literally was levitating for half a second. He throws it up to his guy and it's complete. It's this guy's. If this guy gets an offensive line and he gets pass catchers, watch out. He can freaking
and a run game.
This guy has
a stellar offensive line and a run game.
No, I'm not saying a run game. I don't think he needs a stellar run game, dude. I think he just needs an offensive line and some pass catchers that could actually hold on to the football, and not these no names that are catching the football for him. Because
he's on a rebuild. He's definitely on a rebuild team.
I say no names. They're playing in the NFL, but you get what I mean. Nobody knows him yet.
Devontae Adams played good. Devontae Adams played pretty good today.
Talk about a name, dude. Yeah, Devontae Adams went off this game. Puka Nacua also went off. That 45-yard rushing touchdown was crazy. He looked like a straight-up running back.
Yeah.
Just bolting down the left sideline. Yeah, Rams they look like
They look good.
They're on that short list of the Eagles, the Packers, and the Rams. They're on that short list because they look incredible too. Sean McVay he's just fully developed into this really. I mean, he just wins games. You just trust that he's actually gonna call the right play to win games. It's always fun watching the Rams. Next, I will get the Camel. I will say one thing. One more thing about the Titans game. Cam Ward had the craziest first career touchdown ever. He literally was rolling out left, or he's rolling out right, and then he just throws it completely across his body like a Brett Favre. It's just how the guy came down with the ball. It's that's what Cam Ward reminds me of. He reminds me of Brett Favre.
He's good, bro. He's really good. He's got nothing to work with.
It's the arm, the arm angles he throws the football at. It's dude, this guy just reminds me of Brett Favre. He's reckless with the football a little bit, but not too reckless. That's what I'm saying. I'm just calling when I say it. He's either Brett Favre or he's a Warren Moon type.
Yeah,
because Warren Moon had just freaking flat out velocity, man. Watching the highlights of Warren Moon are crazy. Anyway, next we have the Carolina Panthers traveling to the Arizona Cardinals and losing 22-27. Panthers are dead. Out of Bryce Young.
They are.
I'm sorry. They might have came back, but look, dude, moral victories are not victories.
Who are we kidding about Bryce Young, bro? Why? What are we kidding about Bryce Young, bro? He's 5'8".
It's hard to not think that Sam Darnold will do better here, or Breaker.
Exactly.
Should give him an opportunity.
Look, people keep saying, "Well, he's really nice." Okay, great. Can he win games? I don't care if he's nice. I mean, that's not a market to win, bro. I mean, the Cardinals didn't look much better either.
That picture
I know they look good. I know they look good.
I can't get that out of my mind, dude.
First off, this was the tiniest quarterback battle in like NFL history, with Kyler Murray and Bryce Young.
The battle of the shorties.
Yeah, but again, like the Cardinals barely beat him.
Yeah, I think that this is. Look, listen. Bryce Young might know where to go with the football, but it doesn't mean that he actually could play football. You know, like he might be, like people saying that he was a Steph Curry of the league going into the NFL. It's like he is not. Like, guys, stop comparing basketball to football. There's only a few body types that can play football. You have to be, if you're a quarterback, you got to be 6'5", and you got to be able to throw the ball a country mile.
Marvin Harrison Jr. had 0 yards going into the half.
And people are talking about, and that's another thing too. Is like people are talking about this Kyle Murray and Marvin Harrison chemistry. It's like, where is it? Where is it?
I haven't seen it.
Like, why is this guy only getting one target until the fourth quarter? Look, it's weird when the good quarterbacks have only target their, like AJ Brown only had one target in the Dallas game until the fourth quarter. Like that's weird, but the whole offense was they're winning the entire game.
And the myth of Alabama quarterbacks, the Alabama quarterbacks are just not good, bro. I mean, like, look at the Alabama quarterbacks so far, outside of Jalen Hurts.
It's like Jalen Hurts, like Tua.
Well, yeah, but he went to Oklahoma. Mac Jones.
He
had a good game, but he's on his third team.
Hard to tell with Jalen Milroe. We'll have to TBD on that.
Bryce Young.
Look,
third
Bryce
year,
Young,
by the way.
Look, Bryce Young. Okay, so Bryce Young went 35 for 55, 328, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. It's like he's putting up stats. It's just like he's not. Dude, if you're down 20-3, it's like it's hard to take your stats seriously when you're getting blown out and you're finding ways to come back in the fourth quarter only to lose. It's like,
well, it doesn't matter if you lose, bro. They just don't.
If all of your stats are contributing to garbage time, then they're not real stats. They're not like if Josh Allen had that stat line, everybody would be talking about Josh Allen because it's mostly because Buffalo's up 21-0.
It doesn't help that
or Lamar,
too, bro.
If Lamar threw it 55 times and he had only 3 touchdowns, people would wonder what the hell is wrong with Lamar.
Yeah.
It's just whenever Bryce Young does it, it's like, oh, look at Bryce, he actually can figure out how to play. It's like, okay, guys.
Okay.
We need to start calling spades. Like, this is the one thing I've noticed about this season. It's like, man, we're really figuring out who the pretenders are. Like, this is like when it's really starting to crystallize because all these quarterbacks got paid. So now it's like, are they going to pay Bryce Young?
Well, yeah, exactly. Coming to that, would you give Bryce Young an extension or sign him to his 5th year?
Like, Cardinals are 2-0, and it's like, how durable is that, man? When's the next Call of Duty come out?
Not much. Exactly. When's the next Black Ops come out?
Yeah. It's hard to trust these teams, man. It's hard to trust. Some of these 2-0 teams are hard to trust. Like the next 2-0 team
playoffs,
with the Denver Broncos traveling to the Indianapolis Colts and losing 28-29.
You should have won this game.
As you can see, I'm not wearing my Broncos garb today because, that was rough, man.
No, I wear your Adidas.
So the sequence goes.
Let
me talk. Shush. Just finish. Shut.
Okay.
You missed a field goal. That's 40 from 40 yards. All right, I mean, 50, whatever it was. Who cares? You missed a field goal that they should have made from Will Lutz. Then you let them have the ball for 3 minutes, and they just drive right down. Or Denver's defense does a great job stopping them, but the 2 biggest catches on that drive were given up by your best player on defense, which is Patrick Surtain. And then on the 60-yard attempt from a kicker who hasn't made it from 60 yards ever before, you decide, oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do the one thing that's going to completely fuck up our chances of winning, and we're going to jump over the center when we're not supposed to do that and use leverage. And then they call it a penalty, 45-yard field goal. Colts win. Look, I don't know why Denver decided to call a pass play in the fourth quarter. Like, why are we throwing picks? Like, why are we throwing picks that late in the game? We had the game in hand. Just keep running the football. Like, Dobbins and Harvey were going to get open eventually. Like, Harvey was on his way to have a productive game. Dobbins was already having a productive game. Like
Troy Franklin looked good,
we gotta
though.
stop. We gotta stop giving these games away, man. Like good teams, quality teams, don't give these games away. They win these games. They win these games convincingly. The Rams are a perfect example to watch for filming these guys for Denver, because the Rams were teetering for a little bit there, and then all of a sudden fourth quarter hits, and all of a sudden Devontae Adams goes off. Like Cortland Sutton should not have one catch. He should he's getting paid all his money. And he got one catch. Are we supposed to just pretend like you guys can't? They can't pretend like this offense is going to be functional like this.
Troy Franklin looked good though.
Bo looked good too. The whole offense looked good. We cannot give these games away. This is where coaching matters. This is where if you're the special teams coordinator, you say this is where you as a special teams coordinator need to do your research and say, all right, look, this kicker doesn't know how to kick from 60 yards away. Guys, don't do anything. Just don't screw this play up. Let him miss. And it's like, oh, well, kickers are hitting kicks from all these ranges and all stuff like that. It's like, okay, a first time for anything doesn't always mean that you're going to make it the first time. And guess what? The kicker missed. Who would have guessed? He never tried from that deep, and guess what? He missed. If you're the special teams coach, you have to be cognizant of that. Like that would be something I would pay millions of dollars to know. It's like that the special teams coordinator knows that this kicker is an unknown quantity from 60 yards away. Like, this is coaching. Like, this is where coaching does matter. And I mean, look, it's not on the coach for Will Lutz missing the extra the field goal, but it is on him for not identifying that. That is one thing that's like that's how like New England wins championships, man. Or that's how New England used to win championships. They would like model everybody's plays. It's like you gotta know this crap. You just gotta know it.
Yeah.
Anyway, my rant's over. I was very upset by that game, by the way. That's just, if you couldn't tell, because it's like they played so good up until that point.
This game's a little confusing to me because I can't tell if the Colts are good or they just got lucky.
Because they played good.
No, they're playing well, but I mean they played the Dolphins, and the only reason they won this game is because that stupid penalty you guys had at literally the end of the game.
Colts can run the football, dude. And if they can run the football, watch out for this offense, dude. Because
that's what they're relying on.
Daniel Jones doesn't need to be Daniel Jones doesn't need to be Superman, dude. They have Jonathan Taylor. Like Jonathan Taylor's a dog. He's a dog. He's generational, dude.
Depending on what we see from the Texans tomorrow night, this team could probably be in the running for the AFC East or South. Yeah. I mean,
yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, Colts are gonna be a tough team to beat. That defense is for real.
Because Jags are done. Jags, I'm out on the Jags. The Titans need a lot of work. Then it's just the Texans, and the Texans have not been playing like
Colts are
like
solid
good
team,
football.
Man.
They are
solid team.
They had a good roster. They just had a quarterback.
Night and day. Well, because you know what? Daniel Jones doesn't give the ball away. We didn't have a turnover. Yeah. I mean, got a few sacks, sure, but you can't beat a team that doesn't turn the ball over.
Yeah.
And then Colts have just been great. Point differential, yeah. Colts, I think, have the division. The Jags not winning today was a huge dent to their odds of winning this division, for sure. Because the Texans go 0-2, it's like Texas might be done before the season even really got started.
Because the Texans didn't really impress anybody either last week, bro. I mean, we'll see what happens tomorrow, but they're playing a pretty tough team tomorrow.
It was a great game. I'm not gonna. I was upset because obviously the result, but it was a great game. I really, and I think the Colts actually are they're a disciplined team. They really know how to play. They know how to play team football.
Look, the Broncos can make second in the West. The Broncos really could make second in the West.
Yeah, this is what I'm a little upset because it's like, all right, you have a golden opportunity to go up 2-0, and in the conference, like 2-0 is like huge for the playoff odds, and you give the game away. It's like, I can't do this. This is old regime stuff. This is Nathaniel Hackett, Russell Wilson stuff. Like let's cut that out. Let's cut that out. Let's not do that again. Learn from your mistakes. And like this is what I'm saying. If Bo Nix throws 3 first half touchdowns, he should have 6 by the end of the game. This is what I'm saying. Like Bo needs to develop into that guy that's blowing teams out, or it should be like 30-3 like the Bills. Like the team should have no hope. It's just like Denver can't be that class of the AFC if you can't be the class of the AFC. Like these road games should be easy. Which is like, yeah, I mean, obviously it's NFL and it's like professional stats, but you know the Bills go out the other teams all the time and blow them out. Like
they do.
Like the Jets are like nothing to the Bills, dude. Like it was shocking. Or the Lions to the Bears. It's like it's built just like Denver needs to open a can of whoop ass on these away games because it's like they just coast. Anyway, enough of that rant. I know you didn't have many thoughts and opinions on the on the Broncos game.
Well, no, it's me too. Yeah, I think you're overreacting a little bit. I mean, you'll probably be like second in the West at best. The Chargers taking the West.
If you want to beat the Bills, you want to beat the Ravens, you got to be flawless, bro. You just got to be flawless. That's the only way you're gonna beat those teams.
This team can do it.
Oh yeah, sure. We'll get to them tomorrow. But next we have the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to the Kansas City Chiefs, and this is what I'm saying. This is
Nirvana.
This is also why I was so upset at this because like if Kansas City loses, they're last in the division.
This was Nirvana.
2-0 over the Kansas City Chiefs is ginormous. Which is just, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still happy about the result. I'm still happy the Eagles beat the Chiefs.
I will say this about the Eagles though: I don't think they're playing that well as they should be playing.
Oh no, they're not playing nearly as well as they should be. And Devontae Adams and AJ Brown are just not getting fed like they probably should. Saquon Barkley is still looking like sick. I mean, what else can you say, man? He's on the short list for one of the greatest running backs ever. Like he's having an okay, solid season, and yet he's still scoring touchdowns. He's still doing everything that's requested of him. He hasn't really had that like long breakout game. It's coming.
Yeah,
it's coming.
Jalen Hurts is 120 yards total, like passing and rushing.
It doesn't matter, man. If you have an unbeatable play in 3rd and 1 situations, you can just run, touch, push. Like,
did you see that? Did you see that thing I sent you before? Did you say the thing I sent you before the show? The hot mic between Chris Jones and Jalen Hurts? It's like, you didn't have over 100 yards, bro. Like, we won the game. Shut your ass up.
Yeah, that just shows you the content of both teams. That one's
that's the key though. That's the key though. No one's afraid of the Chiefs anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I think that the Chiefs have out-created themselves. Like if you're watching every documentary, you're always watching like Kansas City, like Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and Andrew Reid are all in the lab. They're making new plays up, and it's just the same crap every time now with them.
I'll say this though, we need to wait and see what happens with Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy when they get both of them back. But I didn't realize this. Rashee Rice, the NFL was about to suspend him for the year.
Wow, probably deserved it. If it was,
he definitely deserved it, but they somehow managed to work it out where he was only 6 games.
Oh, that's rough. That's a tough look. That's a bad look. So
yeah,
I mean, look, like Kansas City, they're 0-2, dude. The odds are not in their favor. The odds are not in their favor.
Okay, I'm gonna give you like a little. This plays into what I'm about to mention. So when Mike Tyson at the top of this game, nobody wanted to fight Mike Tyson. Everybody was scared to fight Mike Tyson until they found a chink in the armor, and he lost his first fight, and then he started losing. Then all of a sudden, everybody jumped in and was starting to fight Mike Tyson. That's what's happening to Chiefs right now.
Yeah, I think this is. Look,
the Chargers weren't scared of him. The Eagles weren't scared of him. I don't think anybody's scared of him anymore.
No, nobody should be scared of them. They don't have the firepower to compete with these teams now. They just don't. 17 points and Mahomes leading the team in rushing is telling me a lot about this team. They are not going with the trend. They're just trusting that Mahomes is going to be Superman every week, which is like, okay, great. Mahomes is like, he's super duper talented, but look, man, you can't just keep raiding the chest and keep paying your old guys and not restocking. Especially the running back spot. Like, enough Pacheco.
That's a big reason. That's the reason they're losing.
Pacheco was a great story. He had a few good runs, but it's like, look, dude, he's looking Damian Williams like, man. It's just like, you can't. Or Spencer
just
Ware,
a guy.
just another guy. Yeah, just another guy that they filter through, and they've got to spend some premium. They've got to spend some premium capital on running back too. They got to do it. They got to pull the trigger.
And Spag's defense is running stale.
They limited the Eagles to 20 points, dude. I don't think it's Steve Spagnuolo.
Eagles still won though. Chargers still won.
I just think that Trent McDuffie's not. It's hard to tell.
He's a star, not a superstar.
There's been no. Okay, don't put Madden ratings on him. It's just it's hard to tell if he's just struggling against this batch of receivers or he's just not playing well. Because it's I don't know. It's just Kansas City just doesn't feel like they have that bite anymore. And like, look, they're gonna be
scared of them.
Like they're gonna find a way to win games. They're gonna channel all the devil magic. I'm just wondering, like, if it's gonna be enough. Like, are they gonna get into too deep of a hole? Are they gonna be like the Ravens last year, where they started 0-2 and then they just ripped off like 11 wins in a row?
Who do they play next? Do you know?
They play, I believe, the Giants next.
Okay, well that's if the Giants win, they're in trouble.
Yeah, they go 0-3, man. It's not looking great for the Kansas City Chiefs. And then it's like, you know what? Finally, you know what? Maybe you guys do deserve a hangover. You know, it's like you guys have been defying gravity. And also, it's like most people aren't talking about this. They've almost had like an extra season added on top of their body, on top of their wear.
Yeah,
it's like a whole ass season is a lot to add on extra.
I want to get that too because the two most poignant losses were first off the loss to Brady when Brady basically they beat him and their defense didn't allow Patrick Mahomes to score at all, and then the Eagles giving him a 40-6 whomping.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough for the Chiefs. They have a first place schedule, and they are getting a full run of that first place schedule. They haven't even played. They haven't even played Denver. They've only played the Chargers once and they lost. They haven't played the Raiders yet either. Like, this is gonna be hard.
I think your Broncos gonna beat them. I think Denver's gonna beat them.
Kansas City cannot split. They have got to beat one of the division rivals twice. They cannot split with it. If they split with both teams, they're out of the playoffs. Like I'm dead serious. Like they can't. If Chargers go 2-0 on them, Broncos go 2-0 on them, the Raiders go 2-0 on them, they're toast. They're toast. Like that's 8 losses right there.
And that's the thing with the AFC West.
6 losses. My bad.
That's the thing with the AFC West. They didn't do what happened with the AFC East, where like, oh, well, I guess Brady's going to be in charge of the division for 20 years. No, they're like, oh shit, Mahomes is in our division. All right. Broncos rearmed. They got Sean Payton and Bo Nix. Chargers, they rearmed. Got Herbert and Harbaugh. Raiders, they got Pete Carroll. We'll see what happens with quarterback. I mean, Gino's okay, but the AFC West is tough now, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I was so distraught about Denver losing, because it's like you got to win those games. You got to, especially in a division like the AFC West. You've got to just win those games. You just got to make it happen. You got to make 2-0 happen.
Last time, you almost beat Mahomes last time.
I'm not talking about Kansas City, dude. I'm talking about the Colts. I'm talking about the teams that you should be beating. Like Denver was favored in this game. Denver was favored in that game. Yeah. All right. Let's move on. Lastly, we got the Atlanta Falcons traveling to the Minnesota Vikings and winning 22-6. Horrible game.
Well, I mean, second to lastly, we didn't cover the Thursday night game.
Okay, dude. I already said we were going to circle back to that after we did the Sunday slate.
Okay.
Please listen.
Just want to remind you.
All right. Let's do that again. You got to cut that part out. All right. The Atlanta Falcons traveling to the Minnesota Vikings and winning 22-6. Horrible game.
Yeah, this is boring.
What a dud compared to last Sunday Night Football. Sheesh. Done.
Yeah.
Penix threw for 132, or is it 135?
Does it matter?
He threw for 135. Bijan Robinson had a good game. Had 22 attempts for 143 yards, no touchdown. Yeah, he's the engine of that offense. Hard to dispute who was the leader of the clubhouse. Tyler Algier had 16 rush attempts for 76 yards.
We got way too overhyped on the Vikings. I will say that.
Yeah, the comeback against the Bears is looking shoddy at best.
Yeah, because the Bears look like trash now.
Yeah, and it's looking like the South might have two teams. Like the Falcon, like say what you will about the Falcons, they were in control this whole game at an away stadium. It's hard to play Minnesota. Like they were talking about Penix like not being able to hear the play call. You could tell that he literally like did the freaking those big old claws on the side of his helmet. Like dude, like that place was loud.
But Kieran, here's the thing about the Falcons. Here's the thing about the Falcons, bro, dude. It's still not a good excuse. Okay, Kyle Pitts, first round pick. Drake London, first round pick. Penix, first round pick. Bijan Robinson, first round pick. None of them could score a touchdown. Al Jair had to score one. That
doesn't matter. Who cares? They won the game.
I know they won the game, but bro,
their defense played great. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but bro, you have 4 first round picks on offense, and none of you could score.
Okay, so you're out on the Falcons after a W?
Absolutely, dude. Because I mean, dude, did the Vikings impress you at all?
No, McCarthy looked very rookie, very
pedestrian,
green. Yeah, he looked very green. He's just overthrowing Justin Jefferson, like he was overthrowing Jalen Naylor. Like it was
that one pass over Naylor. I'm like, oh, dude, I don't know if this guy's got it.
They need to run the football more. They're just not running the rock with Jordan. They gave the ball to Jordan Mason last week, and it was great. And now all of a sudden they give the ball to Aaron Jones. It's like, oh well.
Well, they lost Aaron Jones this game. They did lose Aaron Jones this game. I will give them that. But again, like you got Jake Jettis, bro.
Wait, are you committing an injury?
Bro, no, I'm not making that up. Like they lost Aaron Jones this game.
Well, let me read this out, Andy. Jordan Mason, 9 attempts for 30 yards. J.J. McCarthy had 5 attempts for 25 yards. Aaron Jones had 5 attempts for 23 yards. Can we, like, you know, can we have more attempts? Like, the Atlanta Falcons had 22 and 16 attempts for the 2 running backs. Like, these running backs need to get the ball more. Like,
Aaron Jones Aaron Jones had a hamstring injury in the middle of this game.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, Jordan Mason needs to see the ball more because, look, I'm out on the Vikings until they figure out how to run the ball. Like, KOC can't keep calling these masterful pass routes, and then JJ McCarthy gets sacked, or JJ McCarthy overthrows the ball, or JJ McCarthy has 50% completion rating. Like, he looked terrible this game, and it was clear that it was clear that the Bears game might just be the Bears. It really, like, the Bears might really just be that. Whereas the Falcons,
nothing changed about the Bears.
Yeah, obviously, like I was talking about Penix not throwing the ball a lot, but like clearly their rushing attack is just it's dominant. Like they have a great rushing attack. You ever have 200 yards on the ground? It's like that's a great rushing night. The Vikings defense still feels like it's 0 blitz or bust. Still covers 0 or bust. I mean, they played like the 2 high and the 4 high safeties, but it's still like I don't know. I still feel like Brian Flores could stop the pass, but obviously the rush was a big gaping wound for them in this game.
Yeah, I agree.
Obviously, like you run cover 0, it's like you draw people to the line. You just down block down, and then Bijan Robinson was just. I mean, he was just gashing this defense. Like, you just run to the edge just at will. And obviously, Bijan's just supremely talented. I mean, he's just super, like, he's... If it's Saquon, it's Bijan. If it's Derrick Henry, it's, like, who else? Who was a good running back? Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Now we'll rewind. If you want to do the effective like I was rewinding. Then we'll go back to Thursday night, where the Commanders lost 18-27 to the Green Bay Packers at the Green Bay Packers' house. Green Bay had full control over this game. Defense looks super dominant. Micah Parsons is obviously the player that they thought that they were going to get. He hasn't even played a full game yet, which is just nuts. I mean, that's just nuts. Yeah. Like trades like that just don't happen, and they happened. And we're still kind of feeling this. I guess the Packers still kind of feeling that glow of making that move. And it's hard. It's going to be hard to beat this team if they have that kind of pass rush because Jaden Daniels had no time to throw whatsoever.
Yeah, dude, they have no run game. The Commanders, they have like 0 run game at all. Especially since they just lost Eckler to a guy, dude. That sucks for Eckler, man. They lost him to a freaking
Achilles injury.
Achilles injury, dude. Like, he's done. His career's over. He's already up there in age. Like, it's hard to see him come back from that, bro.
Wait, and Jane Daniels just is not. He's not, like Terry McLaurin is just not catching the football right now, dude.
He's like 31, isn't he? Like he's getting up there in age. So I was kind of surprised they re-signed him, dude.
Well, I think they felt like they had a chance this season, but look, I mean, especially if you're playing games like the Packers at the Packers house, I mean, like, look, the score's a lot closer than it ended up being because the Commanders know how to play in the fourth quarter, but still, like, the Packers had a comfortable lead. It was more so like the Packers just kind of let the foot off the gas, more so than the Commanders making it really competitive at the end.
Yeah. And the Packers looked really good, dude.
Yeah, they look super. They look. Like I said, they're on the short list.
Like that is a Super Bowl caliber team right there, dude. Like they're definitely gonna be the NFC Championship game for sure. I'd be shocked if they weren't.
We're in agreement on that. All right, with that, that's it. That's the full slate we got. We're gonna post our Monday reactions on Tuesday when we watch Monday Night Football.